Afghanistan is progressing. Somehow, Afghanistan is not same Afghanistan what it used to. So Afghanistan has a province that is called Badkhashan province. Badkhashan province is a very narrow strip that lies east and northeast of the Afghanistan, Badkhashan province. In the Badkhashan, the height of the Badkhashan, north to south, it varies from 12 kilometer to 60 kilometers. Okay, typically. So the distance between theoretical India, that is Kashmir region, and that is Hunja Valley, Gilgit division of the Gilgit Baltistan, Hunja Valley or Hunja district. From Hunja district, if you want to go to Tajikistan, then probably you have to walk 12 kilometer only. If you cross 12 kilometer, you are in Tajikistan, and in between you get Badkhashan province of Afghanistan. So Afghanistan Badkhashan province is heaven, very beautiful people and very beautiful region. But the eastern part of Badkhashan region, the most eastern part of the Badkhashan region is called Wakhan district. So Badkhashan is a province or a state. So in that state, there is a district called Wakhan district. So Wakhan is around 260 kilometer in length and 12 to 60 kilometer is the height, north to south, and 260 kilometer, 12 to 60 kilometer north to south, and 260 kilometer east to west. Wakhan region. So Wakhan corridor. Wakhan corridor is in news. It is in news because Badkhashan region is something that is a costly region in a way. I say Aksai Chin that went to China, or the kind of Karakoram tract, Saxgam River Valley, that also Pakistan gave it to China. These are very precious land. People call it uninhibited or less inhibited, but these are very precious. Aksai Chin, part of it that is near to Hotan. So it is kind of Hotan, since you get in Aksai Chin, then Tibet, and then Indus Basin. All three are available in the Aksai Chin. Very, very important reason went to China. Same, the Trans-Karakoram tract, that is Saxgam Valley, Pakistan handed over to China. China is very greedy country. They have taken 1,000 square kilometer from Kyrgyzstan, or Kyrgyzstan or Tajikistan also, in the name of their river system. So this is what their greediness is. But anyway, now I hope that Badkhashan region should be remain with Afghanistan, because these people, wherever they go, they snatch the land. These are China country. So Badkhashan region, the eastward is the Wakhan district. Wakhan district, north side, it kind of touches the Tajikistan. Okay, Gornio Badkhashan. Gornio Badkhashan is a region in Tajikistan. It touches Gornio Badkhashan. Okay. Now towards south it touches Hunjabel, and then towards east it touches Kasi Kasgar region or Xinjiang region nowadays. So Wakhan district. So Wakhan district is in kind of news because Wakhan district connect Afghanistan and Xinjiang province. Now China is in mood to loot Afghanistan. It will talk so many things that we are here to develop you, and so many. In the way it developed Pakistan, you can see how China is looting natural resources from Balochistan. So now they will develop Afghanistan in similar fashion. But Afghanistan is not Pakistan. Afghanistan is very different. Anyway, so it is not that easy to loot Afghanistan. With Afghanistan, the people are different. They understand many things. Anyway, so now we are talking about the Wakhan corridor. Corridor means you make kind of connectivity through a corridor between 2 points, and it would be something like visa free, passport free, so that trade can happen. So Wakhan district is in Badkhashan region of Afghanistan, that itself is northeast and then again full northeast end point of the Badkhashan region is Wakhan district. Now, what is first we'll see what is Badkhashan region. Badkhashan region was made or it was generated because north of it it was USSR in the 19th century and south was British India. British India and USSR. Rather than British did not like USSR to come inside the British India. So rather than touching USSR as boundary, they created a narrow strip that was called Badkhashan region in Afghanistan. Now USSR is north, British India is south, and there is a Badkhashan region in between. This is it was there. So there was a pact between. It is called kind of Anglo-Russian pact that happened around 1869 to 1873. Discussion happened and pact happened, and then between the between Anglo and Afghan around 1893 pact also happened for the Badkhashan region. So Badkhashan region became a stamped region from USSR, from the Britain, and from Afghanistan. So it became in between. Later, Afghanistan had discussion with China. So Sino-Afghan discussion happened in 1963 as far as Badkhashan region and Wakhan region is concerned. Around 90 kilometers of the radius of the area that touches the Xinjiang province from the Wakhan district, that 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 area was defined nicely between China and Afghanistan. China should not underestimate Afghanistan. Afghanistan is not India or Pakistan. Afghanistan is Afghanistan. Anyway, so 1963, the border kind of dispute between it may happen that that concrete border was made between Afghanistan and China. Afghanistan's problem that China is infiltrating in Badkhashan region. Chinese people were seen in Badkhashan region carrying gun, means kind of or selling gun. They were selling gun to the Afghan kind of insurgency, means Afghan rebels. They were found selling gun in Badkhashan region, infiltrated through Xinjiang. So Afghanistan is very strict about China because their China nature is to infiltrate into India or wherever. Means this is their nature. So they try to infiltrate into Badkhashan region and start selling their arms to the Afghanistan rebels. So Afghanistan is very strict about China. So border is concrete there, and now their discussion that there should be trade between Afghanistan and China through the Wakhan district. So Wakhan becomes corridor. Otherwise, what is the problem? There is no connectivity from the Afghanistan and China as far as road connectivity is done. There is a Karakoram highway from the Pakistan to Afghanistan, Pakistan to China, Xinjiang. If Afghanistan needs anything from China, then either China will send it to the Karachi port. From Karachi port, then it will get from the Pakistan, dependency on Pakistan. Or from Karakoram highway through Xinjiang, it will come to Pakistan and then it will go to Kabul. So that is the problem. Now, if this Wakhan corridor is ready, road link between through Badkhashan region from Kabul to Xinjiang is ready, then trade between China and Afghanistan would start happening. So China can give food to Afghanistan. So food grain productivity in Afghanistan is less, and other kind of raw material China can give to Afghanistan. Afghanistan in return it can give dry fruits and can give the kind of costly stones, precious stones it would give. But China has eye on its natural resources like petroleum, gas, and those kind of things. So either it would loot or it would buy whatever it is. Anyway, so the road that will come in between, that road will be called Pamir Road. Pamir Road. Part of the road is ready. So Afghanistan is has made the road kind of till the Xinjiang border, calling it Pamir Road. It's ready. From Xinjiang side, they have to make the road. Then finally, they have to start the corridor. That is the concept. So that is the scenario that once Wakhan corridor is ready, then communication between Pakistan and Afghanistan would start. I mean, from China to Afghanistan would start. What is kind of a problem that is seen in India, and what is the geographical condition of Wakhan? So Wakhan district we talk, it is around 260 kilometer wide and 12 to 60 kilometer it has around it has the height. Now there are two kind of tribe. Wakhan district is completely mountainous, means inhibiting means people who stay in Wakhan district are very less. Around the western part of the Wakhan district, Tajik people they live. They are around 5,000 to 6,000 people, peasants of Tajik origin. They live in western part of Wakhan region. If we see eastern part of Wakhan region, we touching the part China, Xinjiang province, the Kyrgyz people they are living, and they are around 3,000 in number. So they take care of yachts and they do minor agriculture, cultivating the food grain. And but due to kind of the alienity, means it is not connected to anywhere else, then typically people, Tajik people and Kyrgyz people, they are trying to either move into Xinjiang region of China, Kashi Kasgar area, or they are coming to Hunja Valley. Even though Afghanistan is trying its best that people would not move from the Afghanistan. Either they can come to Badkhashan town near, they can settle down, or they should not move, or Kabul or somewhere, they should not move away from the Afghanistan, the Wakhan district. This is Wakhan district. It is not uninhibited. So people are there, around 10,000, around 7 to 8,000 people. They live in the district, and this is something very harsh district. Only mountain and snow is there, or I can say it is very beautiful. It's heaven. In other way, if we see the tourism part. Now, once this corridor starts, then what is problem of the India? India has problem because if China is coming inside Afghanistan and if China's prominence in Afghanistan is increasing, then India is not easy with it. India has around $3 billion investment in Afghanistan. So from there is a kind of Garand, I believe that is the name of the place. So Garand to Dhelara. Okay. So I believe the name is kind of a place is Garand only. So Garand to Dhelara. So India is around 2008 kilometer road. India is building up. Okay. So Garanj to Dhelara. So Delara, not Dhelara, Delara. So Delara is a place inside Afghanistan which meets the Kabul and Herat highway. So from Delara to the Garanj. Garanj is on the border of Afghanistan and Iran. From there is a road that is being built, that will pass the Milak town and it will come to Chabahar. So from Chabahar to Delaram, India is making road. Okay, it's a costly road. Now from there, it would through Kabul, it would connect the Mazar-e Sharif, and from there it would connect Uzbekistan. So Uzbekistan has high iron ore. India is trying to purchase it. So iron ore from Uzbekistan through this highway it will come to Chabahar. From Chabahar, then India can get to either Maharashtra or Gujarat ports. So there it can get. Then other dry fruits and anything or petroleum gas also it can import from Afghanistan. So from Afghanistan through Garanj is the name of place I believe. So Afghanistan Garanj highway through Milak and Chabahar, then India is investing so that it can import the item. When China is coming to the picture, then India is trying to not invest more, and whatever is there, that is maximum. This is whatever is there, it is trying to complete it. But anyway, now the kind of, if any communication is happening, then it is commendable. But China should not consider Afghanistan as India and Pakistan. But anyway, means the irony is the connectivity of India with Afghanistan and Central Asia. Just think about the the local and home rule government in India, that Afghanistan is so far that it is like Saudi Arabia for India, means or Afghanistan or Uzbekistan. If you see India, then theoretically Gilgit-Baltistan is part of India. Gilgit-Baltistan is part of India. From Gilgit region, Tajikistan is 12 kilometers. So from India, Tajikistan is 12 kilometers. If India want to buy anything or sell anything to Tajikistan or Uzbekistan, rather than 12 kilometers, thousands of kilometers it will travel, and then it will come to Iran border. From Iran border again it will come to Chabahar port. From Chabahar port it will come to Gujarat port, and then from Gujarat port again it will travel thousand kilometers to come to mainland of the India. This is home rule and democratic system of India. This is visa and passport system, and this is the relationship they have kept with the neighbor. Keep good relationship with European country and United States and England and all the rest of the country who are neighborhood of India, then don't treat them at all. Okay, this is what is happening since 1947. No trade with any of the country. Okay, trade will happen with India with any one country in dollar. So dollar to rupee, population of India, unemployment, hunger index, all are going very high. So Wakhan kind of, if now Wakhan corridor is coming, that is very unnatural way that China would connect to the Afghanistan because it is completely terrain. If Indian subcontinent comes into the picture, and then Gilgit region is part of India practically, and then Indian subcontinent comes into the picture where the currency is rupee, and people all the country in subcontinent they behave like all the states in India, then there is no problem in trade. Xinjiang, Kashmir region is also part of Indian subcontinent only. Think about the mass of trade that would happen with India, with the Indian subcontinent, and then Central Asia, and then Russian counterpart through Central Asia. Only prosperity. No need to go to Zazrang, I mean Zazrang or whatever the name, Dera Ram Zazrang highway, $3 billion, and then come to Chabahar, and then come to Gujarat port, and then unnecessary throwing money in water and only dependent upon dollar for any kind of, just think that if I have to touch this ear, then round the way here and there, then I go 1 kilometer this side, that side, and then come back and touch the ear. This is India and its trade. How prosperity will happen? People are so poor that one party who brought the home rule and democratic system, it is luring people with one cylinder, LPG cylinder, to place them into the power. Okay, so I believe that anyway, something is better than nothing, and Wakhan corridor should come into the picture, and Afghanistan would be most prosperous than what it is, and something is better than nothing. But permanent solution is Indian subcontinent has to come into the picture, and trade will start happening, and to in Indian rupee. That is the idea.